If you've clicked on this video, you may have been like me, and you were a hopeful gamer hoping to catch a break and to be able to enjoy one of the biggest franchises and games to hit this standalone platform. After Hitman's disaster of a PC port from its PSVR counterpart, and our promise of being able to use both hands this time round, and a completely overhauled graphics job, I thought we were going to be in for some fun. But the game has just found new ways to disappoint me. So it started off, I was going through strangling people in training, pressing buttons, firing guns, and it all felt a little strange. But then I was shown what was to come with the magical act of appearing inside a locker somehow, or the medium switch from VR to flat screen when looking down a scope. I understand these decisions before in Resident Evil 4 when it was working off very old source code. I wasn't expecting it from a game that's having its third VR port iteration. I felt like Agent 47 had snuck up behind me and choked me out. Normally that would be a great dream, but in this case, it was a nightmare. There was hope when I was looking at the very crisp menu system. I could read text, it was very responsive, although I always thought Hitman's menu design was completely bonkers, and that had not changed from my recollection from any of the VR ports from the flat screen experience. So it was time to boot up the same level I played on the PCVR port, so we can compare side by side the gameplay as we have a new cel-shaded graphic system. But this, to me, I would not insult cel shading at all with whatever this is. And then another medium change with the camera.
Lock, will you?
There is supposed to be a day one patch when this is released. It's going to be available from launch day, but unfortunately, of course, because I'm playing this pre-release, I'm not privy to that information. But I do have a list of all of the updates that are going to be coming out. Maybe Steve can fill you in a bit more.
Yes, you're wrong, Steve. This is actually a day 4 patch, so September 9th. Now, to be fair, I have actually got some early footage of what the game is supposed to look like after this patch has been released, and I have to say, there is a massive improvement. This addresses the LOD popping as well as the LOD distance, which, as I already showcased, is a massive problem. They've also added stabilizers for the sniper rifle, the crowd sizes have also increased as well as the cold distances, and these were big problems that I previously had experienced. In spite of what I've just previously said though, the Berlin dance floor scene now features over 500 plus NPCs in a scene. That is a MetaQuest record. Calm down, you haven't even given this game a chance yet. You're not even 10 minutes into one of the levels. And I'm already screaming like my nan's decided to offer me a shortbread raisin cookie when what I really wanted was 50p to buy a Mars bar from the shops. And as you know, if you've ever played a Hitman game, Hitman can actually offer some really great laughs if you just let go, be free, and create some interesting scenarios like this.
You sir.
Looking sharp, my friend.
Shh. Oh, sorry, guys, he's just drunk. He's just drunk. Go get help. Please. Excuse me, help me. I'll pay you. Help me get rid of the body and you can have this coin. Eat it. It looks a bit like an Oreo. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Yeah, you. Back off. Hey, I'm using her as a shield. I got a gun. Right. Just, what coats have they got? Is that Mossbros? Is that a Ralph Lauren? Excuse me. Oh, I like those hit noises. They're really nice. Look at this, I can dual wield in this game. Do you know what? Everyone's got to go. I'm sorry. I can't shoot you, but I'll give you a good old whack.
And very fitting for being in Dubai, we even had a toilet that had its own water feature. We have peaked as a species in VR.
No way, you can fill it with the toilet as well.
I also liked the sound of how the bullets hit people. It had a really great thud, but I didn't like the fact there was very minimal violence. It's a Hitman game, for goodness sake.
Tell me the name of your mom.
That was a gunshot. Move.
I'm launching cleavers and knives at around 100 miles an hour at people's heads. I expect some damage.
Is also out.
Jesus Christ! Hey!
Whoa!
Help me!
With this game, you have to applaud the optionality though. It really gives you complete freedom to its detriment and to its credit. Because you can use so many items and so many things as distractions to achieve your goal, But you have to have the patience to do so, which I may have done if the game didn't look so rough. I may have taken my time a little bit more and immersed myself in the world, but instead I had anger in my veins. I also recommend using subtitles because people will say things as you walk around as clues that will just go over your head if you're not eavesdropping all the time. Instead of you're looking around going, ugh, 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 brother, ugh, while someone's telling you the person you need to kill is actually behind that door. To progress, you'll need to find things like key cards, access areas undetected by stealing people's clothes. White underwear is a theme in this game. You have to hide bodies as well so you don't leave them lying around, and you'll notify people of your presence.
Come on. I don't litter. I don't leave trash.
Or you can take the semi-professional Hitman approach and just go for the kills.
You sound like you need a hand. Constantly screaming in his head, he said. Help you sleep?
Wait a minute.
Sleep.
Holy shit.
Oh! Now I look like I beat up a man and took all his clothes off. No. No, you don't. This is what you get for wearing sliders on a rainy day.
Although the game is designed for you to be able to complete it being undetected. I also really like the fact that on your left wrist, you have an Apple map, which assists you to where your targets are and where your objectives are. It is nice to see they make good use of that left hand in the quest port, enabling you to dual wield and deepen your immersion. You also have wrist storage slots this time around as well, which is new. I feel bad being negative about this experience because I'm normally a positive channel, but I have to recommend that you hold off until this latest patch is out and then revisit the experience and see if it's for you. Because then for the price point, with this game's potential, it might be a great deal, but as it stands, this version, there were far too many moments of jank and sadness.
And loving the resolution of that screen. Beautiful stuff. It's not much better in areas. It looks like Harry Potter with floating cages of some kind. Didn't even hear that train come past. That haircut, I love it. Whoa, the Matrix, whoa! That's cool, look at this number plate, floating in the air. Gosh, I keep having this flip-flop between wow and
And a game that relies so much on you engaging with the world around you and exploring, experimenting, it cannot afford to look and play like this. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. Please stick around for next time. I'll take you through how to enjoy the latest Marvel Heroes United Revival project. And of course, more games, news, and reviews. But more importantly, have a great week. Happy gaming. Good day! Oh! Oh! That is horrific!